All right, today we are going to be walking through how to connect to your server in VS Code via SFTP with a private key. So let's get into it. What we want to do first is we want to go over here and add the extension. It is this one right here, not this one. This is another thing that kind of threw me off, is everybody was like recommending that one, but that one's deprecated, so you got to use this one, this little, I don't even know how to say that, not TZ skunk. Yes. Seems like the best one, and just install that guy. And then once it's installed, we can kind of just go back over here to our VS column and then go over to view and then your command palette. And then you want this one. So if you don't see that, like when it doesn't come up right away, you can just type that in. Just type in SFTP. Oops, TP. And it should work for you. And then you just click on that guy, right? And then once you have that, it's going to save this in a folder called it's like a hidden folder .vs code. And you're going to get this code. This is actually not what you want, because this is just for regular SFTP. It's not for one with a key. So I'm going to, I already kind of created this. I already went through this whole thing. So I'm going to paste that guy in there. And so this is basically what you want. You have to give it a name, and then you have to give, your host, which for me, I'm just using the IP address. You want to make sure it says SFTP. Port 22 is what my server uses. The username, and this is all going to be dummy for me. I'm probably going to mask this off too, just because I don't want any people trying to hack, even though I'm actually going to probably just delete this cPanel account once I'm done. But, people get some funky ideas. So they're remote key paths. So this is the remote path. So this kind of threw me off. Make sure you don't just put like public HTML. It needs to be the true path, which for me is home, and then the name of the actual account that I'm putting on, which is VS testing, and then public HTML. Otherwise your server's gonna not let you, probably write anything past, like public HTML. I mean, maybe it does, but just make sure you have a path that exists. Otherwise you're gonna get frustrated. The private key path. So this is where you're actually going to save the key that we're going to create in a minute. And then you also, the passphrase, you want to just put in true so that it prompts you to actually put in your password once it tries to connect. And I'll show you all that. All this other stuff is just, upload save false, use temp false, and all of that stuff. openSsh is false. So now that we got that, I'm going to move this screen over right here. This is my actual server. So in here, in order to create the key, we're going to type in SSH access and then manage keys. And there's no keys for me created at the moment, so just generate a key. And then we want to leave it just an RSA key type. I read in some different forums that like you need to use DSA. I tried that, it didn't work for me because I was having issues with the path because I was putting the wrong path. But it's just RSA, and then key size is 2048. And then just choose your password that you want to use. I've already kind of created one for myself, and I'm just going to paste it in there, but just choose yours. You can also leave it blank if you're okay with that, but I would prefer to have a password. I just want it to be secure. Generate the key, and then you don't want that to save. You got to go back. On my server, you actually have to authorize the key. So you go into this little manage thing and then just hit authorize. I'm not really sure why that does that, but I don't know. But you have to do that. So then go into view download there. And then we don't want a PPK. So like FileZilla, that's what you want. You want to convert it to PPK. But on VS Code, it's actually just using this key file right here. So just download that. And then we want to go into, for me, it's this one. And then I'm just going to save that right there. And I just want it to say RSA. I don't want it to be RSA1. Save that guy. And then now now that we have that done, we're all set. And now we just need to, I believe this path is right, But so what I like to do with this kind of thing is when I'm not really sure of the path, like what I do is I open up terminal like this, and then I'll drop in this file like into terminal, and then boom, it gives me my path. And then I just kind of like a little cheat hack there, and then just copy that, out of there. And then I can just paste that in there, right there. And then that gives me my path, and I know, because sometimes it's like, I don't want to type out, users/MacBot and then go that's just, it's tough to type all that out accurately. So now that I have that, I'm just gonna hit save to save that guy. And then you see this little guy right here, this little server guy or whatever, this SFTP, I should connect to that and it should work. It should connect to the server. It shouldn't give me any errors. So fingers crossed, let's see if it works. And then I gotta click on that guy, and now I have to put in the password too. So I believe this only asks you for the password that I said. So this is your SSH password, not the password to your hosting account, your SSH password that you put in when you made your key. So I paste that in and then hit enter, and boom, yeah, see, there we go. It worked, first try, yay. That took me many hours to figure out the first time. I'm not sure why I struggled with it, but if you struggle with it, hopefully this will help you, and you'll be like, now I get it. Oh, thanks for showing it to me. I couldn't find anyone to show it to me. I just had to figure it out. So hopefully this helps. If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe. Hit that bell so you get any new videos when I put them out. And let me know if you have any questions in the comments, if this helped you, all of that good stuff. And good luck with it all. All right, bye.